Hey, what's up, fellas? Dustin Fox here. I do personal development coaching through my online program called Fox Fit Nation, turning men just like you into your highest performing selves. Now, today, we are going to go over the different aspects and some tips and tricks on traveling and staying fit or still losing weight and building muscle or the maintenance stage, whichever one you are in. And over the last 15 years, I have been able to stay in amazing shape, all while owning businesses, traveling, and having a family in a very busy life. And so for you guys that are just tuning in, I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Now let's be real, most people use traveling as an excuse, right? An excuse to just kind of let themselves go. They don't have a gym they go to, they don't have their nutrition, their busy schedule, whatever it is, you come up with all these excuses and then next thing you know, you're coming back 5 or 10 pounds heavier than you were before you left. Now, it doesn't have to be like that because it's very possible to either maintain your fitness or even become fit while you are traveling. And I'm gonna break it down and make it very simple for you today. All right, so the first thing we're gonna go over is your mindset, right? Right here, mindset. You have to have the mindset of a person who knows they're gonna stay in shape no matter what. You can't have this go on vacation mode and just let yourself go because that means you're abandoning all your principles and all the things that you have worked hard to develop. You have to think almost on a daily basis, I want to come back in still amazing shape or even better shape than I was before I left for my trip. And I know this is possible because I spent the better part of the last decade traveling all over the world, busy all the time, and still maintaining a physique that most people would love to have. And so after you can conquer that first step, the mindset, knowing that you're gonna stay in shape, knowing you're gonna do what needs to be done, then you can move on to the second step, which is your nutrition, right? So nutrition. This is hard for a lot of people because they go on vacation mode and they think, oh, I'm just gonna eat whatever, but it's not, man. If you just prioritize your macros a little bit with your protein being first, it's easy, man. Anywhere you go, you order steak, chicken, things that have high protein value in them. I usually go as far as to even bring in protein powder with me because it's an easy way to get quick protein. Now, the main reason you wanna hit protein first is because it's gonna not only keep you full longer, it's gonna help keep you away from eating all the junk, but it's also gonna protect your muscles while you're on the go because in reality, unless you're gone for more than 4 or 5 days, it might do your muscles some good to take a break if you wanna take a break, but as long as you're eating adequate amounts of protein. And the second thing is you really want to minimize those liquid calories. Stay away from the sodas, the juices, the things that have just high amounts of sugar that you're gonna drink down extremely quick. And then the last part about nutrition that we're gonna talk about is just simply shopping smart. A tip that I tell all my clients is utilize Whole Foods because if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can have Whole Foods delivered to you pretty much anywhere you are if there's a Whole Foods within 30 miles. I was just at Disney World and at our hotel, it was 27 miles to the nearest Whole Foods, but guess what? They still delivered that stuff. And we had a kitchen, so I ordered ground beef, ground chicken, eggs, all the stuff that I usually eat at home because I had it right there and I had a big enough fridge for it. Now, if you don't have a big fridge, you can get things like Greek yogurt, fruit, nuts, something of that nature that's going to keep you away from going and eating fast food or just garbage in general. It's gonna make you just feel like crap. And so the easiest part of that is just keeping it simple. So after you've conquered those first 2 steps, now we move on to the training, right? Guys, you can train anywhere. You literally, if you can do push-ups, sit-ups, planks, air squats. Back in the day when I used to go to Vegas, we'd find the heaviest chairs in the room and we'd do curls and then dips on them. You can do an amazing full body workout literally anywhere. So you don't have an excuse. Now on the flip side, if you're there for more than 3 or 4 or 5 days, there's local gyms everywhere. That's one of my favorite things to do is to pop into local gyms. I've done this in other countries. I've done this in other states. I've done this everywhere. And if you look around, you might be able to find pretty good deals. A lot of places even offer a free 7-day pass. So these are different ways you can utilize it, man. You just gotta have it in your mindset like, hey, I'm gonna do whatever is necessary to really train my body the way I want to stay fit or to even get in better shape while I'm traveling. And then last but not least, we're gonna talk about just simply walking. Walk everywhere you go. Skip the elevator, take the stairs. You got a store you're going to down the road, walk to it. If it's less than a mile and you got the time, walk to it. Go for walks. When you've got some downtime, walk around the hotel if it's raining. Like you just gotta simply move your body because when you are stagnant, you're not burning calories and that's where you really go wrong. You start eating bad food and it all just compiles and you come back, like I said earlier, weighing heavier and putting on some body fat that you didn't want to put on. And if you just literally follow some very simple basic steps, you can still maintain fitness or even get in better shape while you were traveling, guys. You just have to have the proper mindset. It's really simple if you think about it like this. Your discipline travels with you wherever you go. But it's up to you whether you're going to stick with your discipline or if you're going to let go and let your vices win. So if this has helped you guys in any way, shape, or form, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, maybe even share this video with one of your buddies that just goes all out on his family vacations and then complains about it afterwards because he gained 5 pounds. And if you want a detailed, structured plan for you when you are traveling and on the go and a detailed macro plan, hit that calendar link and book a one-on-one call and I got you covered.